All right, everyone. So we're at one of our favorite Chinese-ish places here. So we're at the Cheonnyeon Myeonga Gyodong Jjamppong Osan Pyeongtaek branch.
Which we've also been told is number 5 jjampbbang.
Yeah, we've also been told it translates as number 5 jjamppong. So jjamppong is something we don't eat. It is a Korean spicy seafood soup. I've tasted it before. It's very spicy. It's actually pretty good. I'm just allergic to seafood, so I don't eat a lot of it. But they serve a mean fried rice with jjajangmyeon sauce here. One of our favorite things ever. And then Tangsuyuk, which is a
Sweet and sour.
It's like a fried pork strips with a sweet and sour sauce on the side.
Now,
So-
you can get jjajangmyeon, the noodles, but we just...
And if you want noodles, that is very great.
But we just are addicted to that fried rice.
That fried rice with the jjamppong sauce is just one of our favorites.
It's just life. So that's what we're getting.
Right. So we'll see y'all when the food gets here.
Right.
All right. So jjajangbap. So this is black bean jjajang sauce, and this is just plain old fried rice.
No, that is not plain old fried rice. That is epic fried
Well,
rice.
don't get me wrong. Yes, it is great fried rice, but it's a little bit of egg, a little bit of carrot, a little bit of, I think that's green onion.
Some pork in there as well.
A little bit of pork. It's got a little bit of char on it, but all the grains are, separate and glistening. It's good stuff. Definitely good. So, and then the magic happens. You mix those two together, get a little bit of that sauce in it. This is very savory. It's a black bean sauce, so it's got that, not quite refried bean, but that bean sauce flavor to it. It's got the sesame in it. I'll see you can try. And then but you get the butter or the oil or whatever they fry the fried rice in, mixes in with it, and it all just sticks together and makes a clump of goodness.
All right, let me get in on that.
Next we have Tangsuyuk. I'm just going to do this with my hands so it's easy to see.
It's hot. It just came out of the fryer.
So it is sliced pork fried in a glutinous rice powder, which eaten by itself is very bland. And then you got this sauce, which is like pineapple and I think plum and onions.
It's just really
You got
good.
onions and cabbage in it. So it's kind of like a Chinese sweet, a Chinese sweet and sour sauce, but it's like a Korean style Chinese sweet and sour sauce. So this is crunchy and chewy and porky, and this is kind of light and sweet and savory. And these two things in any Chinese restaurant you go to in Korea will be a staple of everything. There's almost always tangsuyuk, and there's always either jjajangmyeon or jjajangbap. That is Chinese food in Korea. All right, so we got the Melissa getting in on it. Like a little glaze there. Excuse the bright lights. It's like noon, so all the sunshine is behind us.
It's my angelic glow. Always good. Always a favorite.
And trust me, if you actually like seafood, this stuff is good.
I'm going to be brave today.
You're gonna be brave.
I'm going to be brave. First, I'm going to be smart.
Water.
Being smart means getting the water ready. Because I have actually never tried the broth of that soup.
You've never tried the jjamppong broth?
I've never tried the jjamppong broth. So, in order to be brave, I'm going to attempt the jjamppong broth.
It's kind of spicy shrimp flavored. I mean, there's other stuff in it than shrimp, but that's the flavor that I usually get.
I'm not going for a lot there, y'all.
Yeah. It's in Korea and it's red, so that usually means it's spicy.
To be fair, I actually don't find that super spicy, which is weird for me.
It probably is the more you
So I got it off
can.
the top.
Yeah, but so you can look at it until it's separated a little
Yeah.
bit. It's not stirred. It's not stirred up.
The thing I am not a huge fan of is the seafood flavor that I got off of that, which
Well, I mean, it is.
obviously it is a soup.
It's a seafood soup, so that's a.
But this, y'all, the wok that they fry this rice in has to have some amazing wok hay in it. That's all I got to say about that, because this fried rice is perfection. Like, it's always, the flavor is always the same. It is always perfection. It is always good. It is always right. So they're doing something right. And that's why I'm addicted to this. This is probably why we had to move away from here.
We might try and make this at home one day because I know Melissa knows how to make
I can make the jjajang.
the jjajang sauce, and I know how to make fried rice. Between the two of us, we ought to be able to figure it out.
We don't have anything with wok hay, though.
That is true, unfortunately.
So my guess, this is my guess. they use the oil from the fryer, but they cook all this in, which
Possibly.
would definitely be flavorful. So they use some of that oil when they're doing that. But then if you look at this rice here, if you look real closely, you can see char on some of this veg. So the char flavor comes through really well in this fried rice, and it gives it an extra special taste to it. That just makes it good. It is the good.
Right. Now it's time for us to eat lunch.
Yes.
So, also somewhat common in a lot of restaurants when you go to leave is there's a little free coffee thing. So if you need a...
But theirs is Starbucks coffee.
So, there you go, everybody. The
Number 5, jjamppong.
number 5 Cheonnyeon Myeonga place. Food's
Where
pretty-
we don't get jjamppong.
where we don't get jjamppong.
We get jjajangbap and Tangsuyuk.
Right. If you're in the area, we're right down near Jinwi station. Stop by, have some Chinese food. They're good.
And it's always packed.
Yeah. At lunchtime, it's always popular.
Starts, I think it opens at like 10 and it starts getting packed at about 11.
Right. So make sure you're either early or late, but dead center's probably going to be hard to find parking.
There you go.
Right. So we're going home. It's cold out here.
And like, subscribe.
Do the internet stuff. We'll see y'all
See you next time.
I've got enough friends in low places.